T.J. Thomas Jr. in the backfield. Here's Clark. Clark already in trouble. Going down, but threw it away. Aaron Hall, Josiah Green.
The runner was down, at the 19-yard line.
And he was.
The second down.
So a quick review. Offensive line that lost 145 career starts from last year. Only 19 return, and it shows. Trey Freeman finding the backfield. Another sack. Jaden Francois coupling on the coverage in the backfield. Loss of 3.
And that's youth right there. The quarterback has to be able to.
Facing a 4-man rush. Altmaier hit in the pocket and sacked back at the 40. Vincent Anthony, who had a sack last week as well.
It's his length and the bend around the edge. He's 6'6", 260, and a nice get off, and he gets the rip up on the excellent left tackle. Cat and mouse game here with Duke defense and Luke Altmaier checking at the line.
And the play clock down to 4. Altmaier looking in trouble, steps up and spun down for a sack. It's sack number 2 for Vincent Anthony Jr.
Well, you're going to see all these bodies at the line of scrimmage, and they're going to bail. And you're going to see the pressure come here, but it's going to be Vincent Anthony Jr. off the other end.
Giving up the 2 sacks, -6 rushing yards on 2nd and 15. Altmaier just 4 for 8 passing. He won't even get a chance because he's sacked for a 3rd time by Vincent Anthony Jr. as well around Altmaier.
We call it running the hoop. Watch him bend this edge again to get his 3rd sack of the day. He's going to dip, rip, get underneath J.C. Davis, and it's like stealing an easy sack. 3 already in this first half.
Duke coming after Altmaier, and he's in trouble and sacked back at the 40-yard line by Kendall Johnson to force a punt.
From Kendall Johnson, you'll see the inside pressure, but ultimately it's Johnson off the edge that's able to get Altmaier to the ground. The inside pressure forces the movement from Altmaier, but another good stop here from this Duke defense. Wisely a timeout for Duke as they want to get the ball back in their quarterback's hand to try to get some points on the board before the half.
4 red zone touchdowns on 5 trips so far tonight. Lewis, the motion man. Retzloff will scramble, backside pressure, eludes it to avoid the sack. Vincent Anthony is able to bring him down.
But right now, Anderson is the big play.
Grimes was a game-time decision coming in. Pocket collapses on Bailey, looking for somewhere to go. And Josiah Green wraps him up on 3rd down for no gain. 6.5 to go. Bailey steps up and gets dropped by Aaron Hall.
A nice job by Hall, using the strength. I mean, these guys up front, Hall, Green, Anthony, Williams, all of them, he's just going to swim to the inside. And that's a nice job by Hall, just all of these 4 guys.
And Collins to the perimeter, in trouble, eludes 2. And finally, Weaver grabs him and then got some Blue Devil help.
So Cal got away with one there, although you're right. He knew he could take a chance. Now being pressured, and he's going down. Wes Williams got there after committing the penalty. The sack for a big loss. We got Chopper and Williams working right here off the edge. That's a true freshman linebacker. And I just mentioned it. That's an honorable mention All-ACC Edge Player season ago. Little sack party in the backfield. And that's exactly what this Duke defense needed. Specialized in that last year under Manny Diaz. Now pressure again. Songa Polatele is going to go down again. Well, it was Elliott Chopper once again, but this time VJ Anthony from the other side. And the Cal offensive line just got blown up on that series. Well, Anthony and Williams, they're starting to heat up. This is just a 3-man rush. Watch both of these edge players and how they go to work here. On Duke showing pressure. Pressure comes, and Songa Polatele is on the run. He goes down. Elliott Shopper's having a big first half with all the injuries. The true freshman gets a sack, and now Duke is going to call a timeout.
Backup linebackers would play for Duke. Here's Rivers, the corner. He's going to come off of the edge, and then this is Shopper coming all the way across the field.
Thank you.
And Elliott Shopper, a Max Preps high school All-American a season ago, is stepping in for the injured Trey Freeman and Nick Morris, and he is playing a lights-out second quarter. And right now, this Cal offense, they are just stuck in neutral. They can't get anything going.
Jordan King came in motion, 2nd down and 8. Sangapolatele pressured immediately, and he tried to get away. As he was going to the ground, he flung it, and I think that is going to count. That graphic just so illustrates what we've been talking about. Sangapolatele in the pocket, and he'll be sacked again. Now that time he had a little more time, just had nowhere to go with the ball. Wesley Williams with the sack, and the Duke defense, especially on the line, has taken over this game.
Well, you said it, Flem. That's a coverage sack. There is just absolutely nowhere to go with this football. Are absolutely off the charts.
Meanwhile, Sangapolatele, this is the story of the game. The Cal offensive line cannot block Duke. The Duke defense has just destroyed Cal on the offensive line. VJ Anthony.
They're last in the Atlantic Coast Conference on 3rd down defensively. Here's Klubnik up in the pocket, and he'll be sacked. Pressure from the perimeter, and it's Musa Kane taking Klubnik down, and it's 3 and out for the Clemson offense to start.
Yeah, he comes, they get a little secondary pressure here and do a nice job. They're scheming that protection. And as you said, Wes, Clemson's struggling on 3rd down. One of the reasons they're struggling on 3rd down is that
matchup is going to be one to witness tonight.
Fignano under pressure, scrambling, and he can't escape. Down he goes. Josiah Green, that's a sack and a loss of 6.
Speaking of Skylar Bell.
In football, it's 5 yards. In hockey, it's a power play. Too many guys on the field. Fignano's in trouble, and he goes down. Duke blitzing again. Got to him. Caleb Weaver coming off the corner. And they peel Fignano off the turf. 2nd sack for Duke.
15 in a row by the Tar Heels to take the lead. Here's Lopez under duress and tackled. Back behind the line, Tyshawn Reed was there, and then Josiah Green.
now's not the time to start.
Here's Lopez on 3rd and long, trying to evade the pocket, cannot. Taken down, and Wesley Williams, Aaron Hall, 99 got there. Back-to-back sacks, and Duke's defense responds for Manny Diaz.
Nice job by maybe 5. Let's see what happens here.
Only 3. Pressure coming. Lopez and Murgat's got him and drops him. Luke Murgat. Tonight is his 3rd start. Ashford, sack, ball is out. They'll dive on the loose rock, and as Duke recovered, they have the 4th weight turnover of the night.
They're popping the ball out. 3-man rush.
Look at Jones, 26. Heck of a play by the young freshman.
Murgat right around the ball, our guy. It's not necessary.
And this will be the final play of the game. And he'll be sacked, and that's Tyshawn Reed. Gets Ashford on the ground, and Duke is a 49-32 winner tonight.
They've struggled for a lot of the year on defense, particularly pass coverage. Morris, they caged him in that time and dropped him back at the 28-yard line. Wesley Williams was there. And the other end, Vincent Anthony nearby as well for a 5-yard sack.
And this is perfect execution with the pass rush. Watch both defensive ends. They don't get pushed.